Guess who's here? Theory's here. Welcome everyone. Today we're talking about Tyson Fury and EA Sports. So, Tyson Fury has been rumoured to have signed a new deal to feature in a new unreleased EA Sports game. And that unreleased EA Sports game turns out to be, are you ready for it? Are you ready? Are you ready? It turns out to be Fight Night Champion 2. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's UFC 4. I'm sorry, Fight Night fans, for getting your hopes up like that. However, it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all bad, because later on in the video, I will explain why Tyson Fury being in UFC 4 is actually good news for Fight Night fans. So you can find that part of the video timestamped in the description down below, or by the chapter listed in the video. But anyways, let's talk about Tyson Fury being in UFC 4 for the time being. So without further ado, I will shut the hell up and let's jump into this video quicker than women jump into conclusions. So this information comes from an article made by Forbes, which you can find listed and linked in the description down below. In this Forbes article, it reads this: Tyson Fury and EA working together should mean we're set to see the reboot of Fight Night Champion, right? Not if the recent information about the publisher and the reigning WBC heavyweight champion is correct. Then the article continues by saying this: according to sources with intimate knowledge of the situation, Fury and EA have agreed to a deal that will have the popular heavyweight as a playable character in the upcoming EA UFC 4 video game. Now, none of this has been confirmed by EA or Tyson himself, so take this news with a grain of cocaine. And I don't mean sniff a line of cocaine whilst I give you this news. I just mean take this information lightly, like a grain of cocaine, because a grain of cocaine is light, if you get where I'm coming from. I should have just really said take it with a grain of salt. That would have been much easier, but I prefer the take it with a grain of cocaine analogy. Anyways, Tyson Fury being in UFC 4 does make a lot of sense, because in UFC 2, EA added the legendary boxer Mike Tyson into their video game, and in UFC 3, they added two boxers into their video game, which were Andre Bishop and Isaac Frost from Fight Night Champion. So it's not uncommon for EA to actually add boxers into their UFC games. We've seen it in UFC 2, we've seen it in UFC 3, so Tyson Fury being in UFC 4 is not surprising at all and would actually make a lot of sense. By the way, Tyson Fury in UFC 4 would be so dope to see. I would love to play as Tyson Fury. Just his length, that sounds kind of gay, but just his length, his height, his reach, the way he fights, his style, it would be such a fun fighter to use. So if this is true, I cannot wait to grab my hands on UFC 4. Just give it me! Okay. Anyway, let's talk about why Tyson Fury in UFC 4 is actually good news for Fight Night fans. So whilst it might be upsetting for Fight Night fans to find out that Tyson Fury won't be in a new Fight Night game, but instead a new UFC game, there is a silver lining to this. And that silver lining is, if this rumor is true, then it proves EA Sports can get big named boxers in their video games, which opens the door for Fight Night Champion 2. Because the biggest argument on why Fight Night Champion 2 hasn't come out is because EA don't want to spend loads of money acquiring a license just so they can use certain boxers' likeness in their video games. But if they are doing this with Tyson Fury, then EA may be dipping their toe back into the Fight Night pool. Also, if EA paid less than they expected for Tyson Fury's likeness, then it might encourage them to make a new Fight Night game. Now they know the price range on using a big name boxer's likeness, it could encourage them to make another Fight Night game. However, if they paid a lot for Tyson Fury's likeness, then it might have the adverse effect of us seeing a Fight Night Champion 2 down in the future. The second reason why Tyson Fury being in UFC 4 is good news for Fight Night fans is because it will show Fight Night fans how good a Fight Night game could look in today's world. If they model Tyson Fury correctly in terms of looks, stance, head movement and footwork, then the demand for Fight Night Champion 2 would be through the roof, like my penis when I have morning wood.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
And EA will look at that demand for Fight Night Champion 2 and they might actually go, you know what, I think it's time to make a Fight Night game. I know it sounds crazy, it's been 8 years, I know, I thought we was done with this series, but I think it's time we make another one. What do you think, boys? They might do that, they might not, they might do it. Who knows, it's EA. All I know is if a Fight Night Champion 2 game ever hits the shelves, it will be infected with millions upon millions of microtransactions to the point you will have to pay to log in every time you play the game. That's how disgusting it will be. But hey, at least we get Fight Night Champion 2. Way. So yeah, they are my reasons on why Tyson Fury being in UFC 4 is actually good news for Fight Night fans, because it might encourage EA to make another game. It might not, to be honest, I don't think it will. But I'm just trying to give you hope, or I'm just trying to give you a little bit of hope. But they could make it. I'm not ruling it out. There's a chance, but it's probably like a 5% chance at the moment. But that's it. That's the information I have. That is the news for today. Tyson Fury will be in UFC 4, and it might encourage EA Sports to make Fight Night Champion 2 down in the near future. Until next time, I've been THEAR. Put THEAR inside your heart. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you share this video on Facebook, Quora, Pinterest, Snapchat, Google, Yahoo. I don't know how you share it on Google, but do it. And share it on Twitter as well. Share it on MySpace. Share it on TinyChat. Share it wherever you can. Share it through a letter, through a pigeon. I don't care. Just share this video around. Until next time, I've been THEAR. Put THEAR inside your heart. We are representing baby. Oh.